So, the importance of change as an autistic. Why is change good for you? Why is good change for us? So the reason why I didn't make a video last week is because I've been a little bit sick. You can still hear that. I'm very sick, so bear with me. I'll try my best. Let's get straight into the video.
Get to know me personally with my one-on-one coaching. First call is absolutely free. Check the link out in the description.
So why is change important, and why is it beneficial for someone that may be autistic? Now, you can get into your reasons why change may be a bad thing. A lot of people, a lot of autistics, they don't like change just because it's shaking the boat, it's shaking the cage. You're shaking it up, you're making it unfamiliar. And that unfamiliarity might be a bad thing to most people. But the things you don't see about change may be more important, especially when you want to create new habits or create new identities and create new thoughts. Because if you're just doing the same thing over and over again, you can then get into a pattern. And that's where most autistics, they become familiar with their pattern. They become familiar with what they're doing, so they stick to that pattern, which may be a bad thing, because then that may cause you to have the same thought patterns as what you've always had. Therefore, you're not actually going to be able to think differently or have different thoughts. So recently I've actually rearranged my room just to create a different space. I like to do that every now and again because it makes you rethink about what you're doing. And it also changes your habits. If you want to get into a new habit, the best thing is to change up your scenery. Change up your area. Okay, maybe you move your desk somewhere else. Okay, what's the new habit you want to do that will be beneficial for your life? I think the thing that throws most autistics off is change is scary. So you could be staying in this same spot and never move again. And I've reframed my thinking. That actually sounds more scary when you put it like that. Staying in this same spot for all your life. Okay, I'm never going to move again. No matter, I don't care if a tree's falling on me. I don't even care if I'm getting attacked by a dog or a bird. I'm not gonna move. But you got to change your way of thinking. Take that first step, because then you don't know what it's going to lead you to. Yeah, the thought of that is scary. The thought of taking that first step is scary. But once you get the momentum, once you learn how to adapt to change and not feel as scared, then you'll have a better life and you'll feel better within yourself. And you'll be more confident with what you're doing and how you're doing it. If you're staying in the same spot, you might be hesitant. You might be scared. You might be drawn away from things. You may feel as if that first step, that movement, is the most scariest possible thing you could ever do. But once the movement is taken, once you get the courage to be able to move, you realize it's not as bad as you think it is. Plunging into cold water, when you plunge into a cold shower, a cold bath, or a cold pool, same thing. Once you're in and your body adapts to it, your body changes to it. And then you feel better about it and you feel confident. So, in conclusion for this video, change is important for your growth. Change is important even for autistics. Just because most autistics, like myself, don't enjoy the thought of change. I never liked the thought of change and thought it was really uncomfortable. But it wasn't until I started to take myself out of my own shoes and started moving, started walking, started pacing, started getting momentum, is when I started to understand that it's not all that bad. it's not all that hard either. It's just that first step that you need to take. So, like and subscribe to watch more educational content about autism and how to be an independent young man on the autism spectrum. Anyway, thank you.